Hi everyone, my name is Jason Choy, Senior Portfolio Manager at InvestNow, and today I'm joined by Greg Smith, Head of Retail at Devon Funds Management, one of the 30 specialist fund managers we have on the InvestNow platform. Greg, how are you doing?
Great, thanks, Jason. Hey, great to be here as well, and thanks for having me along.
So Greg, tell us a little bit about Devon and the strong history that you guys have on managing money for New Zealanders.
Oh, sure. So, look, Devon was formed in 2010, so it's certainly been going on a long while now. And today we manage around about $2 billion in funds, and for a variety of clients. So we manage it for big investors like the New Zealand Superannuation Fund, Kiwi Saver schemes, and we also manage a lot of money for individual retail investors, many of which obviously are on your platform.
Yeah, great stuff. The expertise within the Devon team is certainly top-notch given the caliber of clients that you guys have. So in terms of Devon's approach to managing money then, could you walk us through what makes Devon unique in this space?
Yeah, I think there's a few terms that describe our approach to investing. Certainly, there's a lot of rigor and discipline involved. We're very much a value-orientated manager. So all the companies that we invest in or looking at investing are backed by in-house models, which our investment team formulate. And there's a lot of experience in that investment team. We also very much goal-orientated. We want to make money for our clients in a disciplined manner. And I think that showed through for our consistent performance over the years. We want to invest through a responsible lens. So we have a very strong approach to ESG as well. And if you look at our style, it is value orientated, and it has been a very productive environment for good quality active investors over the past sort of few years. There's obviously been a lot of uncertainty, but Devon's also demonstrated that we can deliver strong investment outcomes whatever the cycle. I think that's very positive in terms of when you look at Devon as an investment option.
Great stuff. So value is certainly a tried and true method of investing. The world's greatest investor, Warren Buffett's also a value investor, and he'll attest price is what you pay, value is what you get. And the proof is really in the pudding for Devon, isn't it? In terms of the track record of long-term performance and reward that Devon has garnered over the years.
Oh, that's right. And that really comes back to the discipline aspect. So for every company we're investing in or looking at investing in, there is a price target which we've ascertained in terms of the intrinsic value of the company, and that's a term that will be familiar to many out there. And certainly the proof has been in the pudding. If you look at our performance outcomes for clients, it's been very strong, not just on a short-term basis, but also a longer-term basis as well. So if you look at the 1 month, the 6 month, the 12 month, the 1 year, the 2 year, the 3 to 5 year numbers, all very strong. And I think that's also being reinforced as well by a number of accolades that we've won as well. Including earlier this year, the Devon Dividend Yield and the Devon Trans-Tasman Fund, two funds that are both available on InvestNow, were awarded Fund Manager of the Year by Morningstar. So that was great to receive that accolade.
Yeah, that's great stuff. And would you pin a lot of the success behind Devon, behind the kind of continuity in terms of staff that you guys have there?
I think that's a really great point. Look, there's been a lot of fluidity in the funds management industry in recent years, and the investment team here has been incredibly stable. So you've got 3 senior members of the team that have been with Devon for over 10 years. Our Chief Investment Officer has been with Devon for over 6 years, and we've got a couple of great analysts which have been here several years as well. We also have a dedicated ESG analyst as well, so there's been real strength in that team. It's worth pointing out as well that the fund managers at Devon are very goal focused, and their interests are very much aligned with clients. They invest in the funds that they manage, so very much a line thing from that perspective. But very much a deep team, and that's been a big part of the track record at Devon, along with a very rigorous and disciplined approach to investing. And I think that has been very much hallmarks of our approach.
Yeah, that's great. That's great to hear, and it's always good to know that the alignment between investors and managers right there, because everyone's got skin in the game there. So if Kiwi investors wanted to tap into Devon's expertise, then what are the investment options that are available to them, and what are there any funds that are worth highlighting in particular?
Yeah, sure. So there's 5 Devon funds available on InvestNow, and 3 of the flagship funds that investors might want to look at. Firstly, the Alpha Fund. This is quite a unique fund in that it's not benchmark aware, doesn't follow an index. It's a concentrated portfolio of stocks, so a maximum of 15 stocks. So it's really conviction based. That fund has been managed by Slade Robertson, and that's actually been a fund that's been around since the inception of Devon, absolute return fund. Then secondly, there's the Devon Trans-Tasman Fund, which is managed by Tama Willis with the assistance of Slade Robertson as well. So this is a bit of a broader universe, but still relatively concentrated. We're talking sort of 30, 35 stocks thereabouts. And basically that has been a very strong performer as well. Worth pointing out as well with both these funds that we're looking at the Australian and New Zealand markets, and the funds have the absolute flexibility to pivot towards one market or another. So that can be quite useful. And if you look at the past year or so, that a lot of the strong performance outcomes have come from Australia. Obviously, some challenges are here from New Zealand, but they may dissipate as well. And the third fund that I sort of want to highlight is the Devon Dividend Yield Fund. Now, that's managed by Chief Investment Officer Mark Brown, and that very much has a dividend mandate, ensuring that the growth of the dividend of the companies in that fund are above the CPI, also above the index. And that's been a very strong performer as well. And that shared the accolade of Morningstar Fund Manager of the Year with the Trans-Tasman Fund. So that's three funds that are certainly very worthwhile that your clients looking at.
Great stuff, Greg. There's certainly no shortage of unique strategies that InvestNow customers can access through Devon. And no doubt the lineup will expand over time too. Greg, really appreciate your insight you've been able to provide and all the excellent work happening over at Devon. We look forward to talking to you again soon.
My pleasure, Jason. Thanks very much for having me, and thanks for all the wonderful support of InvestNow. Have a great day.
Yes, sir. Cheers.